Welcome back, Sid.
Finish with that lot so we can call in the morning.
There you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. No one seems keen. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off. Should be back any day now.
Understood.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to...
Yet this is where she's chosen to be, and I'm sure she...
Back from your mission?
One might say the same of you.
I'll have you know that only 4... So, could it be that you've come for one of my lessons? Very well then. To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy... well, mostly army. But the real question is... long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason, she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, yet in spite of it all. Now, as to the matter...
Even.
Return this volume to old tomes in the...
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Have we any more knuckle pies?
Does that one have blood on it?
And what can I do for you? Go on then. Is that all? Is it business or pleasure? Ta-ra then.
What do you need? So, what'll it be? Should last you a good while. That it? Fine.
Norseman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. That said, I have, but without access to the great light.
Please, don't apologize.
I fear it is not more book. Mayhap we look in the wrong place.
I'll see what I...
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would
Not too tired to go filching. Always got a pocket for...
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them. Titan took much from us that night, and the wounds that remain.
Which is why we must give them all the...
That we must.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Not back a blink, and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive.
I'd had that brand for so long. What it was like to be myself.
The scalpel did. Ah, before I forget, a rider was...
Not a Stolas.
And then you get some...
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Well, once the hall's swept, it's over to the Tavern Crown for me.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort,
We must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now? Now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well. What would make Martha leave the rest? What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria. Blood was spilled, but somewhere in the middle of it...
You think this was...
Of course it bloody was. They've strung up everyone who's ever set art. I know it sounds like the boss. Naturally, old Martha could see the way that...
And now she's fallen into the hands of the Empire.
Couple of curse breakers. They should speed up the search.
Don't worry, Otto.
Here for another of my lectures? Don't let me keep you.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Fucking Imperial.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help, and it appears he was right.
They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. Martha tried to step in and calm.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards
To the...
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't...
You do this.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
They've killed my bearer. I demand recompense.
Oi, look sharp!
It's over.
Look. Up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something. Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The
The bastards caught with poor soul.
Then, Martha.
I think so.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There's only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
To me, Blades!
we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
Colluding with the... And for their crimes, to dwell in darkness that we may
How dare you speak those words?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Farewell.
Is that all of them?
I think... I didn't see the abbot.
Found her.
The abbot.
The bearers died, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. They are.
Oh, tell me.
Sid. In here.
Clive. He's gone.
But the bearers...
No, they didn't. They knew the fate that awaited.
Martha said they rose from their beds.
I've gathered the bearers.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust.
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain.
has spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball. That must be the bridge. So shall the waters cleanse.
And now they...
I hope so.
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. Cole is worried about Mark.
All right.
No one survived.
I'm sorry.
Doesn't mean I... Cole said you cast that, but it should have been me.
How?
But I did. The rumors started moons ago. I assumed it was all just nothing but a ghost story.
And in ordinary times, you would have been right. Which begs the... My mother obviously has a hand in this.
And picking what goes on in that woman's... If those Oh, he asked me to tell you that...
Then we must as well.
We can't stay...
No need. I'll...
Now, where's Gav?
But none of the curse breakers have returned.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the Mother Crystals. Four Mother Crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Justice is what it is.
Quiet, you!
Jill.
Rosaria must be cleansed. 'Twould be a pity.
Oh, of course you'll...
What business could the black...
Then they must be.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
Excuse...
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. The Empire wants answers.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions?
We're going on
100? I heard it were 1,000.
You seen?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shield. At least I think there was a Black Shield.
Was this the first?
What do you think?
If only we were.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find it. Greetings, friend.
I know that.
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here.
Don't you go telling me. I speak for... You are to leave and...
May I at least...
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but the Empire is a harsh master. Some might call it submission. But if it was this village, well...
Then we shall be on up. These people live with a knife. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate...
Obedient.
Are you all right?
We still don't know who the Black Shield...
Well, but other than Martha... A new ally would certainly be... Perhaps the next village will...
Pa,